Into Wild series. First of all, I just want to let you know that I keep screwing up the editing on my videos. Well, not the actual editing, but I need to get into a lot of editing because during the second part of my stream, I thought I had activated the audio, but turns out I didn't properly do it. Honestly, I blame Sony because I think it's really dumb to put mute as a default. And not only that, but you have to activate the microphone on like 2 of these different sections of the console, which seems pretty redundant to me, but anyway. So for most of the stream, you're gonna have the audio for the gameplay and my hunts, but you're not gonna actually listen to me. So I'm gonna skip a lot of parts, but I'm gonna basically narrate over my gameplay, which is, I guess this is also a new experience for me, and I mean, didn't want to throw away the footage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and narrate over it, see how this goes. So you'll see that I was still with my eye resistance armor from the Banbaro, but for this hunt I started out, well, I forgot to mention with all the details about my mistakes with the recording and the live feed. I'm also gonna be including, I mentioned it in the first part of my video, I'm also gonna be showing some Iceborne gameplay. I am gonna continue playing Rise in PS5. I really wanna try out the weapons I don't have much experience with, and just see how the rest of the game pans out on the PS5. I'm really interested in that. But I realized that some of those initial quests might be a little bit boring, especially since I already know the monsters' movesets, their behavior, and all of that. So to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna mix in a bit of Iceborne gameplay, like every other day, because Iceborne is actually a Monster Hunter game that I haven't finished yet. Well, World Iceborne, and I never spoiled myself on most of that game, and there's a lot of things I don't know about it. There's a lot of monsters I don't even know that show up. One or other I do, but for the most part I'm going blind on this end game for Iceborne. But I had already progressed a lot in my personal account. So to make this series a little bit more interesting, that's why I'm going to be showcasing a little bit of Iceborne gameplay. Okay, so after the loading screen is done,
let's get to the bottom of this mystery.
Myself
We're in charge of the Elder's Recess.
Anjanath quest. This quest was really funny, and I'm going to leave it just so you guys know to pay attention to what the quest is asking of you. In this quest, a little bit of spoiler alert, I was supposed to capture the Anjanath, and I didn't read properly what the quest was about, so I didn't even bother getting some traps, or mainly the most important item to be able to capture a monster, the trank bombs. I didn't take any of those. So don't be like me. Read carefully what you're supposed to do and prepare accordingly. So now I'm just going to go ahead and skip into me failing this quest, which is really funny. So now, actually, within the quest, I had taken a lot of time to prepare myself. I made some new gear for my palico, some new armor, some new weapons. Not much for myself because I was ready on that front. And this was a really fun fight. It was a really fun hunt. And I was talking about how the game like gives you all the tools if you pay attention, if you follow like the mechanics, it shows you and gives you and all the tools it puts at your disposal to fight the monsters. These turn out to be really awesome hunts, and I wanted to show how in this one you try to exploit all the environment around you in your favor. So right here in this area, you'll see there are a lot of crystals in the ceiling, so you can use them to go down and drop them. I think it's like I don't remember how many crystals are up here. I think it's only two, but just drop them off. All the news available for the game keeps you. And just out here, I was talking about how in my point of view, they can make a lot more fun. It's like a strategy. Of the animal, you want to put it like up and down. It's always a good idea. That way, you get some kind of fun. Well, I thought I was talking to someone about my system. I didn't realize this was even until now, I'm almost at the end. I didn't realize this was my likeness. So, that's what I'm going to be that's why I remember, always be careful with that. I remember as soon as the secrets appeared, I said it's going to be over. It's there. It's going to be that I always remember. I love what they do. Then I mentioned I was going to finish this quest off screen, which I did. It was, I mean, after doing it the first time, I think it took me even less time later. But yeah, I'm not going to include that gameplay. You get the point. there it is. We've got in the bonus rewards, good old mantle. So I'm gonna be able to use this to forge the strongest part, or just the strongest piece of its armor, or if I so prefer, a good upgrade for one of its weapons. That's what I was mentioning at this point. That's why I paused a little bit. And since my cat has the plunder or whatever thingy, I got another mantle. It's pretty much made up for my failure with the Anjanath. And now off to the... I think I did one more monster. So let me go ahead and skip to that. So for this one, I decided to continue with
Let's
the
look
story
for evidence of any major shifts
of the game. And
take a step back, and it's possible that lots of little changes all trace back to the same cause.
The last couple of monsters were part of side quests that gave you enhancements to the first one for the full Anjanath. It gave you the Thunderproof Mantle Plus. And the acidic leviness was just an arena fight, so that didn't give me anything. Well, it gave me 2 mantles, so not really. That's not just anything. For this one, we're basically just checking
monster
out
tracks.
Monster tracks.
You don't have a record of anything like these.
But right there, I was already recognizing that footprint, and my suspicions were on a little bloaty fella.
They feel different, almost scary.
And this
little
one just
ripples
gave it
can
off.
sometimes come together to form a giant wave. That's what all this feels like.
And the first time I faced this, for the moment, mysterious monster was in Sunbreak, but I knew it had appeared in. I knew it had been presented in Monster Hunter World, but I didn't know it had a variant, which I got to know the variant in Sunbreak. But by now, right here, I already knew who it was. The thing is that I didn't know if it was going to be weak to poison. I don't remember. I know it's in Rise and Sunbreak, it's weak to ice, more so than to water. But since its tail is a really big target for the longsword, I decided not to switch weapons. And I think I did chop it off, but we'll see. Gonna skip a little bit because I do farm a lot because I want to unlock every quest that is given to you by gathering clues, but I'm skipping right now a little bit.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Right here, the animation is about to go on, and I know those aren't Nergigante spikes.
Check it out.
This guy's
Nergigante
with
thorns.
Super Saiyan hair. So like I was mentioning, I have a vague idea of all the monsters remaining in Iceborne that I have to face before the true boss fight or the true
What do you
ending of
have
the
in
game.
your sights this time?
And I know Nergigante has a variant as well. But as for how it fights, really what
business is about
what
to
its
pick up.
differences are in design and battle mechanics, I have no idea. Basic use is also I apologize if I'm not saying the name correctly. I'm used to calling it
There's
basic
something
use.
odd about this one.
And there are so many of them. They basically have to have ice at the back of their heads or otherwise.
You overachieving A-listers are gonna put me out of a job.
And share my love for this franchise and other games. Let's just skip a little bit to where I find the monster again. So encountering the monster again in this area, I realized there are Brachydios To imagine that in the reality of the game and this, I know the game's called Monster Hunter, but they really do make an effort for them to act a little bit as animals as well. So in the reality of that, I like to imagine these guys don't want to lose any at the timer right now, but this is an investigation. can really dominate, but other times you'll get parted by a really strong attack, and they swoop in just to hit you a little bit and get you out of the monster's range. So I can't really hate them that much because they have been custom before. Okay, so I just skip a little bit ahead. I would like I'm doing it right now. I just didn't want to move out compared to so hopefully you won't find that distracting. But this video I'll go ahead and take an example of the volume curve for any next narration I do. That was another really close call. I'm pretty sure it's going to get fight for that. Oh, maybe he can do that down this. That's on the edge of that quest. Skip ahead a little bit this part, just farming some potions. And I think that this time I did go back to the campsite. Yeah, I did go back and stock up on some items. No shame on that. I'd rather fail the quest and actually go over this again, like wasting another very straight itinerary or curfew. That's probably classify it. One of those is that diet. I have very report, so I have and I'm not playing every day this game, mind you. I'm playing Rise. It was Wednesday and Friday. I'm playing World just one day. I might play a little bit more off screen when I'm on screen, but it would probably be just like one quest per day. I'm not playing that. I see how job, family, so it's not like I'm not going to push a lot. Like an all-nighter. you'll have some friends of invulnerability to just get it out on the floor. Even if it's like really strong attack. If you have this invulnerability friends, you won't get down. You'll survive. me a little bit, I'll just go ahead and skip it. Right, solo, again. I do have the ability to play with some friends, but I'm not sure if also to have by but I guess the other part I'm not going to show the entire fight. Take the video passive portions. Just short videos. Because although it is very fun when you're actually playing against the monster. But then it does not really be that way. It is a little bit embarrassing, to be honest. But we're finally done, and I think I did capture it because I did realize, even when playing at that moment, that it had already been like more than half an hour, and I needed to wrap this up. So we're finally at the end of the quest, where I'm gonna do a little bit of an asshole and just
nice work. Wrap up the expedition and let's head back. Don't keep me waiting.
So that's that. Hope you guys liked those 3 quests. I know the first one was kind of embarrassing with the capture failure, but all in all, these were 3 really good hunts. My favorite of them was, like as you heard me just glossing over it, the acidic glabinus one. But I'll end it right here. It's also really late right now, and I've got to go to sleep. So thanks everyone for watching. Remember to please follow me on Twitter. My username is WellDoneSteaks. Hope I see some of you guys over there on the live sessions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at around 9 or 9:30 at night Central Time, and just playing for like an hour and a half. Nothing too long. So don't worry, I'm not going to be wasting a lot of your time. And remember, happy hunting.